Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm here with another anime review and I'm going to be talking about Dr. Stone. So this anime is a little newer. It currently came out in 2019 and just finished a little bit ago. There are currently 24 episodes and there's only one season. I like this anime a lot. It was way different than any of the other animes that I usually watch. It starts out with Taiju and Senku, who have been best friends basically since they were like little kids. And we start out and we see them just like, Senku's your typical prodigy. He's a genius and he's very famous and he's so smart. And then Taiju, his best friend, is not all bronze and no brains, but he is not the brightest, but nevertheless, they're the dynamic duo. And we see that friendship basically in the beginning. And basically starting out, the premise of the show is that everyone does turn to stone. It's basically like some kind of apocalypse or some anomaly. They don't know why, but everyone, all the animals and everything basically turn to stone. And as it goes on, you further see that obviously you get a couple people that survived that did not turn into stone. And it's basically a new type of Senku wakes up and he is now like Bill Nye the science guy, but like set in the Flintstones. He is making science and is determined to bring civilization back along with Taiju and a couple other fun characters. What I really liked about this anime is that it does a really good job of like slipping a lot of scientific facts in there with it still seemingly being fun. Like it's not all like him just like he does, attempt to create electricity, makes a light bulb, but there's also episodes where he just makes ramen and that's like the newest, most innovative thing and it's like super cool. And I really like things like that. It's not all completely him just doing his best to create society. There are small funny moments where, he tries to make Coca-Cola and he's making ramen and he's making glasses. And that was like, I thought a really cool moment because I never thought about if you were in the apocalypse or something like that and you don't have glasses. And they don't believe like any of this exists because the people that are left are seemingly thrown back to the Stone Age with absolutely no type of books or anything like that to remind them of our past. So they don't have any clue that any of this stuff exists, and he's their only link. And this show is not completely about him just bringing the current civilization back up to speed with where they were. There is a little conflict in this anime. In the beginning, when Senku wakes up, he wakes up Taiju to assist him, and he wakes others up according to needing help, but unfortunately, this is where the conflict comes in. At the time, he needed help with little strength-wise, so he wakes up Tsukasa, who is very strong, and who he thought would be, like, awesome to help him, regain to the future. But little to be known to the both of them, Tsukasa actually believes that there is no point in waking up adults because they were what damaged the old world, or he just believed like they're pointless in that the only people that need to be awakened are young, strong people, and basically goes on his own quest to make sure that Senku doesn't wake up any adults. Senku believes that all science should be shared. He doesn't believe in playing God and not waking up everyone. He just wants to do what's best. And obviously, Tsukasa doesn't agree with that. And so that's the main conflict of the show is basically they split into two different nations of civilization. And so that's where the teetering goes back and forth. That's where all the conflict is between him and his science and trying to bring the world back to where they were, and then Tsukasa's side, who is more primitive and believe that only young and useful people should be the only ones to be awoken in the new nation or the new world. Like I said, this anime, very different. I had never really seen anything that had like a premise of educational type of background in there, but it does a really, really good job of breaking things down, and it makes science cool, and I really liked it. The character development in the show is really amazing. There are parts in there that are actually like really sad, and like I thought like this would be an all go fun show and like happy go lucky, and there are moments that are like really sad, and you're sitting there and you feel so bad for some of the characters, and it's just I wasn't expecting this going into that. I thought it would be all just the world turned to stone, them waking up, and then them doing like science things, and there's conflict, and there's character development of backstories, and there's love, there's a little bit of romance. There's a lot going on in this show, and I think that it is amazing, and I think that it's different, and I think that anybody can really watch this show, anyone from a younger age to even an adult, and everyone will be able to find something that they like about this show. It has a little bit for everyone, and that's why I highly recommend this show. If you like this video, then hit the like button, and if you want to see more of my videos, then you might as well subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.